In a world overrun by EV enthusiasts and crappy SUVs, two chaps from Britain are here to analyse, design and ruin some of the greatest cars ever made. Introducing your hosts, Kaiser Wilhelm and Ranger, the man who can't stop talking about the Ford Capri, and Ranger 118, the man who believes that the solution to everything is to V8 swap it, even global warming. Together these idiots will cover everything from the sad decline of Ford to how to turn a Robin Reliant into a thermonuclear weapon. This is bound to be a bumpy ride, so we hope you brought some popcorn and motor oil. Welcome to Middle Gear. Hello and welcome to Middle Gear. I'd like to start off by saying I hope you've had an excellent Christmas and New Year. And today I'm being joined once again by Ranger 118. And basically what we're doing today is we're going to be doing a power lap in the Aston Martin DBR9. Now, Ranger 118 here did the driving because I'm pretty much useless at driving on Forza. So, do you have any, how was the experience driving the DBR9?
Very nice car.
Yeah.
Engine sound, beautiful. Stayed on track very well, which is expected of a GT car like it.
Yeah.
Very nice car.
Yeah, I will say it sounded gorgeous. Yeah. So anyway, here's the lap. Hope you enjoy it. And he's off. It's a pretty nice start. I mean, apart from the fact that it's an Aston. Yeah.
What do you mean?
I mean, they're getting a bit overrated now because, like Ford, when they owned Aston Martin, they kind of ruined it.
I mean,
yeah,
you're offending like half of British culture by doing this.
Yeah, I mean, I know.
I mean, look at how fast it is.
Yeah, I mean, I'll give you that. You are going very fast, and it looks alright. You're very slow through that corner.
Well,
yeah.
It's a corner. Of course, I'm gonna be slow through it.
Yeah, not that slow. I could go faster in that than in a bloody Toyota. Yeah.
Yeah, but with a Toyota, you go max speed through a corner anyways.
No, you're not. Anyway, you're coming into the hammerhead quite nicely now. Yeah, that's alright. I'll give it to you. It's pretty tidy. Yeah.
As I expected. Beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah, you're picking your speed up a bit now onto the straightaway. Nice bit of drifting. Nice. Yeah. Yeah. Still, it's just an Aston though. So very nice through that bend. Yeah.
Tell me you seeing that car does not just.
That is fast.
Exactly.
Yeah.
My point proved it.
Yeah, I didn't say the car was good.
You can't beat an Aston. You said it was fast though.
You can beat it very easily. Yeah. Nice bit of corner in there. You completely clipped it, but it was alright. Look at that! It's shocking. You completely missed the turning.
Oh come on! I'd like to see
you
do
missed
better.
it.
I'd
You
like
missed
to see
it,
you
man.
do better.
Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that lap by Ranger 118. And despite its terrible driving, it wasn't too bad. So we've got our lovely Middle Gear power lap times board that we made in about 10 minutes using eBay and BlueTack.
Very beautiful.
Yeah. So we've already got the R8 Coupe's lap time on it from last time, which was 1 minute 27.76
Very
seconds.
fast, as should be expected.
Yeah, it's an Audi, mate. You're not meant to support them. We don't like Audi drivers. The people who
Fair
drive
enough.
them are idiots.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Anyway, the Aston DBR9 did its power lap in 1 minute 21.9 seconds,
Cool,
which is a whole 6 seconds faster than the Audi,
very
which
nice.
is good because we don't like Audis. Yeah.
Yeah, British beating the Audis.
Yeah. And to be fair, I would say that even though the Aston is a British icon, there's probably cars that are faster than it. Yeah.
Like what?
Well, like Ferraris. Yeah.
Nice joke. You mean the cars that rich billionaires drive around Sicily all day?
Yeah. Well, no. If you think about it, the designer, well, no, the chap who founded it, Ferrari.
Ferrari.
Was his name Ferrari? No, it wasn't, was it?
Yeah, it was Ferrari.
Yeah. Let's go with that. It might not be. We could be very wrong here, but yeah. He only built Ferrari. He only made the company so he could race cars. So therefore, the cars he designed must be pretty good at racing.
Yeah, there was that whole thing with racing things and having to make production cars.
Yeah.
But
So,
that doesn't necessarily mean that they're fast on the track. They're just, if anything, they're just random models that were thrown together so he could get back to racing.
see, I think they're cool though. I mean, I reckon they could beat an Aston Martin any day.
Alright,
Yeah.
How about we have a challenge?
Okay, then. What do you propose?
Three different challenges to see who's best.
Right. Okay. How
Me
about?
and an Aston, you and a Ferrari.
Yeah. Right. So how about we do a quarter mile drag race each, a race to see who gets a higher position, and then a lap time to
Very good.
put it to rest. I mean, I will say they're probably not going to be as fast as these two because they're sport ones, but I do think that the Ferrari will be faster than the Aston he chooses.
Yeah,
So what Aston
yeah.
are you going to choose?
Go with a DBS. Can't choose anything else.
That's just sad. The DBS is... It's not even really an Aston.
What else do you want me to do? If I choose a Vulcan, I'll blast any Ferrari that you throw my way.
Fair enough then. But you're doing a DBS. And I've decided to choose the Ferrari GTO, which is just gorgeous. And I will bear in mind, if I beat him, older cars are better, because mine's from 1984 and his is from the 2000s. So, yeah. Anyway, let's have a look at the... what was the first one? The quarter-mile drag race?
Quarter-mile drag race.
Yeah, let's see how they went. Andy's off. So, it's a pretty fast start. I will say the DBS does have quite an elegant shape.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're doing pretty well there, mate. Yeah. It's looking pretty fast, and this is just another angle, so you can get a better idea of what the lap actually went like. Yeah. Seems to be braking a lot. Yeah. Yeah. So you.
Yeah, maybe I feel like there's issues with the gears on this car.
Yeah, it's not brilliant. Yeah.
Very slow through shifts.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. Here's the GTO's lap. Right, there we go. So this is the GTO's lap, and it's, as you can see, it's pretty fast. It's not braking as much as the DBS did.
Do have to say,
yeah.
Classic Ferraris do have just a look about them.
Yeah. And this is the second angle again. Yeah. I will say it does stick to the track quite well, and when I was driving it on Forza, that is, it did seem to drive quite well. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, that's the lap finished, so we'll move on now. Welcome back. Now that was the quarter-mile drag race test, and to be fair, we both did pretty well, and the results are just within about 0.7 of a second. So yeah, I'll start off with the Aston Martin DBS. So the Aston did it in 13.317 seconds.
So I'm guessing 7. So Ferrari did about 14 seconds from what I'm getting.
Nah. This is where it gets good.
Oh,
The
no.
Ferrari GTO did it in 12.450
Excuse
seconds.
me, what?
Yes. Your car is rubbish.
That old pile.
Sir, your car is rubbish. You picked a dog.
That old pile
You picked a dog.
of 80s metal somehow was better than a modern, fantastic Aston Martin.
I mean, it's
Don't believe it.
one. It's not that. It's about 20 years old, and two, it's not that great. The only good point about it was that James Bond drove it in Casino Royale. Oh no, he didn't. That was a DB9. Yeah, it's not good. Yeah. So anyway, moving on to our next test. It is the challenge where we're seeing what kind of position they can get in an actual race to give you an idea of what they're like on the track.
Excellent launch there. Gotta praise Astons for their ability to launch.
Yeah, I'll just explain to you now that this test is basically seeing what kind of position they can get in a professional race to see how well both of them compare. Yeah.
I mean, professional.
Yeah. So, and it is worth saying that they are both in the same league. So technically they should be the same, but they're not.
Yeah.
It's looking quite fast through those corners. Yeah.
Is that you in America? Or was that another?
I know that's just another GTO, but it just proves that the GTO's a popular car.
Yeah.
More
Also
popular.
slower than the Aston.
Yeah. Just be prepared to eat your words. Yeah. So, bit of 11s is there. Yeah. You completely cut that corner, which looks pathetic.
Just.
Yeah. And yeah, I mean, I won't criticise the car because the car's doing pretty well. It's just your driving. It's just terrible.
I'd like to see your driving.
It will be amazing.
Yeah.
So he's coming up into like
golf.
this. Yeah, it's a golfing thing.
Very nice.
Yeah, the classification system on Forza isn't great. Because you've got like 1910 cars from the 1910s mixed with cars from 2006. It's not great.
I mean, not all new cars
Look
are
at that!
better
You
than the old
completely
cars.
missed the corner.
well, listen, during the briefing for this race, nothing was said about cutting corners, so...
Yeah, but you kind of meant to follow the rules.
Whatever rules,
You're
never
swerving
say
all
so.
over the place then. Come on, man, that's shocking. Yeah. I mean, you're still keeping quite a good position, but it's just inadequate.
Yeah, sure.
Bit of body roll there. I mean, it does look fast though. Yeah, I'll give it that. Yeah. It's just a shame the Aston has to be driven by an idiot like yourself. Yeah. So we're coming up to the finish line now. Yeah. And we're done. Excellent start there from the GTO. Can't beat a good Ferrari. Definitely not being biased here. Yeah.
I do have to say, Ferraris are
They're pretty good.
There's a reason that they are one of the most popular sports cars of all time.
Yeah.
Even if they have to be driven by people who don't know how to drive.
What are you talking about? That's just a nice bit of drifting. Wait, I've pulled in front of a DBS there. That proves how rubbish the DBS is.
I thought you said you like the DBS.
I do, but compared to the GTO, it's pretty crap.
Yeah.
So I've completely cut the corner there. Just missed the track.
You complain about me cutting corners.
Yeah, because you're rubbish at doing that. I wasn't even on the track there. God.
Oh, is that ahead?
There.
Looks like some kind of mono, very nice car.
Yeah. Good sentences.
Very nice.
Yeah. There. Right. Nice bit of cornering. Yeah. Nice drift.
C7 Corvette. By the looks of it ahead.
Just shut up about that. And just keep talking about the GTO. Yeah.
Do I have to?
You do, because it's a marvellous piece of engineering.
Yeah. I can talk about a car all day.
Yeah.
But the driving skills.
Yeah, I know I'm not the best, but I'm better than you. Yeah. So yeah.
Remind me who's cut more corners. Remind me who has traded paint more.
Yeah, but when you see my result, you'll be saying that you're pretty rubbish.
Even if you get higher than me,
that
because
wasn't
you've only
amazing.
cut the corners.
That was an amazing cornering. Yeah.
If you cut all the corners, then of course you get.
Did you see that drift? I mean, that makes up for everything.
Yeah.
Look at that. That's just. And I didn't.
To be fair.
I didn't go into a wobble there like you did.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Right. It's looking pretty neat.
I wouldn't drive a car like that. That looks dangerous.
What, the open top?
Yeah, like.
You do it and then go and crash and die.
Yeah.
And I've just
Why are you taking out the bumper on the Audi?
Because it's an Audi and it's German.
Good point.
Right, and your thrashing has been done because I've completely beaten you there.
By a single place.
Welcome back. Now that last test was to see how well the cars performed in like a race setting.
Yeah.
And to be fair, we both did pretty well. I mean, I cut about 7 corners, and he cut 1. So I've probably got a shorter time.
I also took a bit of paint off a Bentley, but we don't mind about that.
Yeah, I rear-ended an Audi. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the results are in. The DBS came 8 out of 16, which is pretty respectable. It's average. But the Ferrari GTO came 7 out of 16. So once again, you're a loser.
What about one
you're a
person
loser.
you rammed off the track?
What?
One person you rammed off the track.
I didn't ram him off the track. I rammed him onto the track. I pushed him back on.
Or when you overtook that guy over the corner.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of just went along the sand, but yeah, it was fine. Yeah. They just weren't clever enough to do that. Yeah. Anyway, the next challenge is a lap time, and it's pretty self-explanatory.
Power laps.
Yeah, power lap. We both drive the cars as fast as they can around the track and see who comes out on top. Andy's off. That's a pretty nice start there, to be fair. Yeah. I mean, the Aston is. I think the Aston works best on like a track like this because it's some nice turns, but it's not as bad as the circuit that we were just on a minute ago. Yeah.
Honestly, I think I'd rather drive around like LA than that circuit.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, it's a nice circuit, but yeah.
Nice circuit, but yeah.
Yeah. Coming into the first corner now, it's pretty nice, yeah. It's approaching the hammerhead now. You're a little bit wobbly, but not too bad. Not as bad as you were in the other Aston. Yeah. Coming into the hammerhead now. Yeah.
Kept it clean through there.
Yeah, it looks nice. Yeah.
Clean driving all around. Bit of drifting, you know.
Yeah. Got a little bit of drifting, apart from the fact it's not very good because it's you. Yeah.
I mean, at least I drifted on purpose. Whenever you're drifting, it usually means you're going into a wall.
No, it isn't. It's because it's perfectly timed. Now we're coming up to the tyres now. Let's see how fat that was. Yeah, I'll give it to you. That was fast. Yeah.
They're always faster on the tyres.
Yeah. Second to last corner now. Looking quite nice and tidy. Yeah. Yeah, you're doing well there. Coming into Gambon now. Yeah.
Very well.
Yeah.
Clean and across the line. And it's off. I mean, look at that amazing start.
Yeah.
All performed by the Ferrari. The driver basically did nothing. Just clicked a button and was off.
Yeah, I will say you didn't seem very enthusiastic with that. It's kind of as though you're trying to sabotage it.
No. I love this Ferrari.
Look at that drift.
This Ferrari.
How can you not admit
Absolutely
that's a nice
beautiful.
drift?
It's a beautiful car.
Yeah.
Same as driven by an idiot.
No, it's someone who knows how to drift. I mean, drifting is the success of everything.
There's a difference between drifting and spinning off the track into a tree.
Have I spun off and killed myself?
Well...
Yeah, so, ignoring everything he said, I'm coming up to the hammerhead now. It's looking really fast, it's looking excellent. Yeah, so coming into the hammerhead. Yeah,
fairly clean from there, I'll give you that.
Yeah, nice and tidy. Keeping the speed up as well. Yeah. Oh, lovely bit of drifting through there.
For drifting.
Yeah, drifting's the only key to success.
Just don't tell me for speed fans, that.
Yeah. Right, coming into the tyres now. Yeah. See how well I did through it. There was nowhere near them, but okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say that wasn't as fast. Lovely bit of drifting there.
Yeah, that was like something out of a Bond film. Yeah. Right, coming into the second to last corner now. Yeah. It's looking pretty tidy. Yeah.
How many headlights do you need on that thing, though?
About 10.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Skid into Gambon and across the line. Welcome back. And now that we've got all of the different challenges done, I can finally give you the power laps. So yeah. I mean, bear in mind what I was saying about Astons earlier. They are fast. I didn't say that they weren't fast. Yeah, but they're not as good in other areas as we've seen. But yeah. So I'll read out the lap times. So the Aston Martin DBS did it in 1:31.285. So yeah.
Very expensive.
Yeah, it's not the fastest. It's like at the moment it's the least fastest.
Yeah, but then again, it's not meant to be as fast as the other cars, because the other cars are like proper race cars.
I mean, fair enough. I'll give you that. So anyway, the GTO did it in 1:31.815.
Ah.
Yeah. So what it's only like, it's like point six
Yeah.
of a second out. So
I'll give you one thing. You did beat me on my other two challenges.
yeah. So the
The
Aston's
sort
rubbish.
of matters for the
No, it
camera.
isn't. No, it
Look
isn't.
at it.
It isn't. I mean, yeah. Having said that though, would you rather have a crappy Aston or would you have a nice Ferrari? There. I mean, I know I'd choose the Ferrari.
But think of a maintenance on the Ferrari though.
Yeah, but
You'd
it's
be
worth
spending
it.
double the
Well,
price.
to be fair, the DBS isn't that great. You probably have to repair it every 10 seconds if a bird
Fair enough.
poos on it.
Well,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. Yeah.
think about a Ferrari though. The parts are incredibly rare.
Yeah, but you can machine new ones. Just learn how to make stuff.
Fair enough.
Simple. Yeah, it's definitely doesn't take many years of learning how to make cars. Yeah.
And, like, what are you meant to do in like the winter? The car's not very.
Just buy like a Hyundai or something.
That's
Yeah.
you can't.
Yeah, you can. Cause
You can't make a solution to an issue with a car with buying another car.
yeah, but quite a lot of classic car owners have like an everyday car.
Everyday car. Yeah, fair
Yeah.
enough.
Right.
Well,
Anyway.
that's one thing the Aston has got. It's both your track car and your everyday car.
Yeah. So moving on from that crushing disappointment, Sash, what would you actually have?
I'm gonna be honest, the Ferrari.
See?
Just because it is a classic car, it is very nice.
Yeah. So in other words, he's been lying to you through his teeth for this
Also,
entire
it's
video.
more expensive, so I could sell it and buy two Astons.
Yeah, but you wouldn't want to because it's a Ferrari.
You have a point
Yeah.
there.
Anyway, on that bombshell, it's time to end. Thank you and good night.